That big game crazy. And we rolling. I'm keeping all this in the front. You ain't gonna say we unprofessional. All that bitch did was sit there. Y'all see how you sitting? That's how you been sitting the whole fucking time.
But on the trip slip.
On the trip slip, goddamn, we finna
That's gonna be the name of this episode.
On the trip slip?
On the trip slip.
Trip foot.
What was that nigga trying to say?
I don't fucking know.
He fucked himself up.
Y'all go watch that Uncomfortable Conversation.
Mardi Gras episode, man. Go fuck with that.
That bitch out right now.
Big Mardi Gras Uncomfortable Conversation shit.
We still got bees in this bitch.
I'm still in New Orleans right now.
Yeah.
Still in New Orleans.
We good? We rolling? We here?
Him steady.
Hey, run that. Start that bitch off like you in New Orleans still, gang.
Like he Lil Ralph?
Yeah.
Shit, what's wrong with it? You know what I'm saying? Them boy was out there wilding, yeah.
Did you holler at Uncle Laral?
I am Uncle Laral, you heard me?
Oh, boy, you ain't no Uncle Laral.
I'm Laral, you heard me? But look, I'm from that mouth of me. It go down, you heard me? And if one of you boys play with me, I bat the piss out you.
There you go. I knew it was coming, you heard me? Free game shit, man.
He ain't really Lil Ralph unless he bat something.
Yeah.
Free game shit, man.
Hell yeah. Just in case y'all forgot, I am J2, by the way.
Be right.
We are
Uh-oh.
the motherfucking WAP. And we all need that dollar sign. Y'all
Hello.
I thought we were going in the line.
Then your mic. Game mic too low. Or you gonna have to bend down one.
It's too low.
Yeah,
we all need that dollar
right
sign. We all need that. And we got a special guest in this bitch.
Introduce myself.
Yeah.
For the ones who don't know,
Nigga ain't introducing you.
Ashton
Like
Spears,
he on Club Shay Shay.
pro hooper, Independent's very own. So
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the jungle.
Shout out.
the jungle.
Y'all got some. Hold on. Y'all got something special that came out the jungle like that. Do you feel embraced from your city, from what you done did?
Yeah, I do.
You feel it? That's what's up.
I get a lot of support, from people I grew up with, older guys and the younger guys. They all reach out, show their support and love. Ever since I was in high school until now. So it means a lot, though. It means a lot.
That's what's
Sure.
up.
I want to kick it off like this with a question. Them niggas be like, man, that nigga be on that interviewing ass shit.
Man, ain't nobody said nothing. Yeah,
But I hell on the fucking trip
I
slip.
just,
right. Insecure ass nigga.
When did you fall in love with ball? At what age? You can say.
Fall in love with basketball? Shh. I mean, honestly, I was a football guy, even though I didn't play as much.
Yeah.
Most people don't know that I wanted to play football, but my parents told me you and your brothers, y'all got to pick one sport, because they didn't have the resources and the time to go from sport to sport. So
Right.
I got outvoted, and I had to play basketball. But it's crazy how I became the one to go further with it. So I embraced it from that standpoint. It never was like a love. It was just more like I have a gift.
Right.
I got to be responsible for it. And try to do my best to go as far as I can, so people in the area could have an example.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the story of basketball with me. But even to this day, it's kind of whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm grateful to be in the position I'm in.
So when did you realize that not only you had a talent, but a real gifted talent?
Honestly, it was ninth grade. When when Boogie was my coach. I tell the story all the time, but he saw something in me at that time that I really didn't see in myself. He always kind of pushed me and told me, keep working. And even outside the court, just, looking after me and stuff like that, making sure I was safe, making sure I wasn't being a knucklehead in the streets. So, I feel like that moment was when I knew I had something special, just by the older guys telling me. But I don't know, about junior year, when I get the growth spurt.
Right.
So you feel like you owe me something?
Huh?
You feel like...
I had a cold. I was gonna say, what the mother paid you to say that?
Nah, for real. We had these conversations every time we talked. I was in Portugal. You know what I mean? It was a 5-hour difference. And me and he was talking on the phone. I even had that discussion with him, just showing my appreciation. Because think about it, I'll tell a story about the day when I went to his house and what we watched, Paper Soldiers. I think you put on Paper
I
Soldiers.
introduced that nigga to some
You
bullshit.
know what I'm saying? But like that moment mean a lot to me because like just imagine if I was walking home from school with my friends and we would have gotten some stuff we weren't supposed to get into,
Right.
and that would have been the
Right.
day like things would have changed, you know.
Right.
So I appreciate him for that day specifically because it's like, man, you gave me a safe haven, and you introduced me to my favorite movie, you know, and you was looking after me. So like
Man,
stuff
shout
like
out.
that.
You got some flowers on this big
got
time.
I'm saying so stuff like
Shout
that.
out to D-Wright, man.
Like
Nigga ain't never
I
had
appreciate
flowers.
those little moments because like the little pieces show the big picture, man. I'm in Portugal hooping, and it's like, man, like I remember that day like it was yesterday. So I had to show my appreciation to him and to everybody. You
Real
know?
nigga,
That's
man.
what's up. Shout out D-Wright for
That-
being a
that
good mentor,
matters.
man.
That's some real,
Real
shit,
shit, man.
And what you saying go into one of my questions because it's like how it feel like when you in Portugal.
Yeah.
I pronounced that right. Yes, motherfucker.
Say it again.
No, but when you out there and you like, or when you anywhere and you hear about the other side of the people that you grew up with, like when it comes to jail, streets, you know, not like how do you be feel? How do you be taking that in, being on like the other side of the world? Like, damn.
Sometimes I be having like, you know what they call like survivor's guilt, you know,
Yeah.
about being the one. Because like I said, I never asked for it.
Right.
I was just chosen. But like I said, it came with a great responsibility. So I always just try to, like I say, give back, you know, to make myself not feel like I'm guilty of something that was meant for me, you know. But
Right.
just looking at my partners, you know, what they're doing, you know, some doing well, some not, you know, just not looking at it from, oh, he's doing bad, he's doing good, like they still my partners. And I'm gonna still be, you know, supportive and loving to them no matter what situation they in. You know,
Right.
like I would never change just because I'm in a different country hooping and they, you know, doing what they doing because that's not the type of guy I am. So I'm always, you know, for my guys no matter what, for real.
How you feel about that, Joe?
How I feel about what?
You gonna change, huh?
What you mean?
If you was him.
If I was in his position, I wouldn't fuck with none of them. I ain't even gonna lie
Hey,
to y'all.
but that's cool, you know. That's but you have to. I know it's a line you have to play. Like certain
for
ones,
sure.
you got to let them stay over there.
For sure.
Like so, how that affected your friendships with the ones that you know for sure?
For sure.
I can't fuck with.
To be honest, it's a lot of them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them that I have to draw the line. You know, just can't associate with certain stuff if I'm on a certain path, and that's
Right.
hard because like you said, I'm growing up with these dudes. You know, these
Right.
dudes know my story. You know, I don't
Right.
want to go somewhere and just, you know, not feel connected to the people I grew up with. But
Few may even be a part of your story.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're a part of my story, but
Right.
that's the maturity of the journey. Just having to understand, like you say, to draw a line.
Right.
Like you can still love somebody. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But you can't, you know, you can't always be associated with what's going on because that may mess up what you have, you know. But every time I'm back
It
home,
will. Fuck.
like I'm just back home and they meet. Like I don't hang with my partners. You know,
Right.
I see them on social media and it's hard. It's just like, damn, like I ain't seen you in years. I would love to see you, but I don't know what you got going on. And
That's
I don't
real.
want to be, you know what I mean? I don't want
Right.
to jeopardize. But
You
they
gotta
understand
You
that.
got to
So
protect you and your future.
for sure.
Right.
It's
Oh,
difficult.
most
bro.
And by
definitely.
that being your real
It's
friends,
difficult.
and they understand that's big too. Because
Right.
a lot of people wouldn't
Right.
understand it. They'll look at it
Right.
like, well, nigga,
Yeah, like
you supposed to
changed.
come fuck with us. Like, you know.
Cause jealousy and envy real. You feel me? And it-
Yeah.
People take it out on you because you did the right things. You,
Yeah, they'll
you
look at it
stayed
like-
on the right path. You feel
They'll
me?
look at it like you know what? You switched up. You think you too good.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
All that.
Little advice though
Dumbass
to the ones who feel like that. Fuck them.
And you
You
supposed
know,
to change.
fuck them. You know,
Yeah.
anything worth good. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta change. You
Yeah,
know?
ain't nothing wrong with change. I
And you
like
have to
the,
set them boundaries.
the
Sure.
perception that change is bad. Like that's like ignorance.
Yeah,
Right.
right. You changed up.
You supposed to. I'm supposed to be the same
That
person
shit-
from
Right.
10 years ago.
That shit
Right.
comes from people.
What y'all say?
that
That's
don't
childish.
change. Childish as fuck.
Lead them.
Get them dreams up, nigga.
Get them
Dreams up, nigga.
Get them changed
Childish.
up.
Yeah,
Nigga.
real shit, man.
I mean, but I'll never come back home on no like Hollywood stuff, man. Like trying to play celebrity. Like I do the normal stuff as if I was here before I even started playing professionally or collegiately. And I think
Right.
that helps me stay grounded, and I feel like that helps the people around me maintain that image, of me being who I really am and how they really know me instead of what I guess, became. You know what I mean? So I just try my best to stay humble about it, just so I won't be having those conflicts of like people saying, "Oh, you too Hollywood," or this, that, and the third. Like, man, I do the same stuff because that's not my character. Like this is my home. Like y'all my people. Like I can be over here. I can be in France playing. Like, but when I come back home, I want to be Ashton.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be no pro hooper. You know, I want to feel love for my family. So
and you show that by giving back, like you training kids and anybody else.
Yeah, that's big.
Speak
that's
on
big.
that. Like, what made you want to do that?
Man, like I've always had the heart to like give. Even when I was young, I just didn't know how at the time. But when I got older and we was talking about this gift and this journey, playing professionally, like the way I see it about kids in this area, like we have so much talent. You know what I mean? We have so much ability. A
lot, bro. A lot of talent.
And it's never about not having enough talent or ability. It's about the example. You know what I mean? Most of us don't know the way because we can't see it. You know what I mean? Like me growing up, I didn't have nobody to look up to play college basketball. You know what I mean? I didn't have that. So I understand how important it is to have something like that. So I said, man, like whenever I'm coming back home, like I'm always going to make it my mission to be in my community for my people, you know what I mean? And helping them out, being an example.
It's
like,
big, bro.
That's the number one thing. That's why I'm always home whenever I have downtime.
That's
so
big.
yeah, man, like the kids in the community, they mean a lot to me.
Right.
And that's bigger than playing on any stage professionally or collegiately because these are lives that are being formed. You know what I mean? Like,
you become a part of that story.
For sure, right?
If they make it to the league, they gonna have to bring you up in their story. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's one of the biggest things life about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, how was it playing with each, you know what I'm saying? Like, what,
Jacksonville State.
How was it there
and then
compared to the other college?
The first one, Jacksonville State, was a Division I, so it's a little bit more intense. It's a lot of athletic kids. Like everybody is good. You know what I mean? It wasn't really a difference as far as competition per se. It's just, I don't know. Like I feel like my role with Jacksonville State wasn't as big as it was with St. Edwards. Because I was a young guy at Jacksonville State. Freshman year, sophomore year, freshman year, we won conference. Went to the March Madness tournament, so I got to like take the back seat to like see how to be great, to see, you know what I mean, what it takes.
It played a big part.
You feel me? It played a big part because whenever I went to St. Ed's, like now I'm the guy. You know what I mean? Now I know what it takes. So like, the development from those two schools, like it helped shape me into the player I am now. You know what I mean? And I appreciate both sides. Like. And
you got out of school debt free.
Debt free, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's major. That's major, bro.
Man,
that's major.
College, man.
Real major.
I think my second college, St. Ed's, was like $65,000 a year.
Yeah.
So you add that up, and then Jacksonville State was a lot, but that goes apart into hard work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because scholarships don't come easy. You got to work for those, and I've just been blessed to.
You gotta have the talent. You gotta have the talent
and the work ethic. You know what I mean?
And it comes full circle because you working out with the kids. That's pray it come full circle.
Yeah.
You can help another kid go
for
through
sure.
that,
so they can
get
learn
through college.
They can learn now. Like it takes work. That's
Right.
for anything in life, man. No matter where you try and go, what career, like it takes work. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen whenever you decide. That hey, I'm gonna do it. It happens before. Like you're like. Game planning, blueprinting. Like I'm trying to work, trying to get this done, and yeah, man, that's how it happens. So hopefully,
how was it when you went viral with that dunk?
Oh, the dunk, shit,
Motherfucker,
that was crazy, man. Hey, look, man, it's crazy because like all the people that I used to look up to, the celebrities, and I'd be like, man, like he's cold, he's great, Like it was a moment when they were looking at me like. Yo, you did some stuff that's incredible. You did some stuff I never seen. I'm talking about people like NBA guys, NFL guys, like Randy Moss, like NBA guys, all the NBA guys that's, playing now, older heads, like they all on social media, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even like guy like Shaq. Shaq posted one of my videos when I was in France and I called it Alley. He posted on his Instagram.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Like
so at that very moment, Shaquille O'Neal
Yeah.
posting your video. Like, what was that? Tell me what that was like. What that was like.
Like experiencing that, man, it's like this is like the most dominant player in NBA
Right.
history. And, you know, like I said, just looking at him, like, man, like you're a great player. Like, I admire you.
Right.
And he looking at me like, hey, kid, like what you did was special. Like
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean. So it's like
Right.
it lets me know that I got it in me.
Right.
It's just about staying consistent, being persistent, diligent. You know, in my own path. Like I don't
Right.
have to be in the NBA, but staying, you know, of course, on my own path to maximize whatever it is that you know I'm meant to do. You know what I mean? And that's like reassurance. Like you got it. You know
that
what
video
I mean?
like go viral every year.
Yeah, like
that
every
big
year,
it circulate
it circles.
like it'll go viral, then you know it'll come down,
back.
then then it'll go like viral. Like that bitch, like I think that bitch like gonna live forever. Honestly, like motherfuckers it's gonna be a site that posts that bitch the way it go viral again. Like it's shit crazy.
Yeah, and to this day, I still never seen anybody do that one dunk.
Yeah.
To this day, so it feels good just knowing that hey, you did a dunk that nobody ever did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like that's one thing I can tell my kids. You know, and now that we got videos and stuff like that,
right.
they can see it and believe it. You know, so that's good, special.
But with that said, we're gonna take a quick little break, quick little intermission. Free gang, we back. God damn it, we back at it.
Free gang shit.
D-Right is so in this bitch.
So in this bitch, I don't even.
Woo wah.
Yeah.
The WAP got a question.
So in this bitch, I don't even know if this me.
Damn. Some trip slip type shit.
Get back into it, man. How did it feel to get your first dollar off your talent? Like, tell us about that.
I still haven't even. I don't know. Like it still feels unreal. Like getting just paid to play. You know.
Right.
But it's a blessing for sure, man. Cause you know a lot of people, you know, they gotta go to, you know, work, you know, real jobs, you know, where they gotta,
Man.
And the shit on us.
you know what I mean. And that's
shit on
life,
us.
you know.
Real,
I had
real.
a real job at once, but like it gives you a different type of appreciation.
Where you worked
know
at?
what I mean? I worked at the Boston's in Amy when I was 16.
Okay.
And during COVID, I worked at Fleet Feet. Shout out to them.
I like
during
Boston's.
COVID, they helped me get on my feet about some stuff. So it's still an unreal feeling, you know, when you sign that contract and they got your
Right.
salary on it, and it's tax free. All you got to do is just practice and hoop.
Ooh, that boy said tax free.
Free sound great.
Overseas,
Lord
yeah,
have mercy.
they give you a house, give you a car, free, tax free, money. All you got to do is just hoop.
Right.
How that shit is over there, man? How the air is? Smell the air.
Man, it's
Taste it. Taste good, don't it?
Man, it's sometimes I never even want to come back to America, man. Like when you over
can
there,
imagine.
like once you get over that like homesick feeling, man, it's beautiful. No matter kind of where you go in Europe. Like I've been to France, Belgium, Australia, Germany, Portugal. You know what I mean? Like, and I enjoyed every single country. Like, it's just refreshing. Like you say, the air, like literally, like when you get off the plane and you get over there and you just inhale, exhale, you like, dang.
Yeah.
Like something
Yeah,
different, you know what I mean?
I
Like
bet.
the toxicity, like the mental, like it's just it's refreshing. So, and so every time I come back home, I try to stay locked in to like my goal,
Right.
helping my kids and don't be getting in no foolishness, man.
Right.
'Cause,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's not good for the mental here. I mean, y'all know how it is here, man.
Right.
That's good, bro.
It's all
'cause
type of stuff.
that's good. You don't meet too many young people, you know, that keep they, you know, got their mind on straight and keep it there. Like you know the path you're on, you know your responsibilities, you know what people, you know, what they expect of you. So is that like at times do it become too much pressure?
Shit, man, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Just knowing that a lot of people depend on you, not necessarily financially, but just like for hope.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Just
Like
you give them that hope.
give them that hope.
Yeah.
You know, like knowing that you know you make them proud and they got something to like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Be excited for it.
Right.
It makes you just reevaluate yourself. Like man, like
Sometimes that's more stressful than them depending on you financially.
For real, cause like that's the mental. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's something you got like every day. You know what I mean? Like that's something you got to carry every single day.
You almost feel like I just can't fuck up.
Can't.
Like you know what I'm saying?
And I'm a perfectionist. Like everything I do, like I try to do it the best, the first time and all the times. You know what I mean? And sometimes I have to give myself some grace because it's like, you're still human at the end of the day. No matter what people expect, you're human. You're gonna make mistakes. You're not always gonna reach the goal you're trying to reach at the time. You know what I mean? Like it may not come as fast as you want it to come to satisfy people. So I'm learning that now to give myself some grace.
Yeah, right.
Don't
need that.
Don't burn yourself out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely need that.
Yeah, it's tough though, man, but I'm built for it, and that's why I was given a gift, and I say that humbly because, not everybody is, chosen for it, just appreciating it. I appreciate it, so I want to do the best with it,
Right. Now, I'm going to backpedal a little bit. I heard you say my kids. You was referring to, like, the kids that you train and all that.
Yeah.
Now, I asked that because are kids in your future, or you think that'll be something that'll throw you off your path?
Oh, no, like, I want my own kids for sure. You know what I mean? And I don't think of it as like, a downfall or distraction. Like people have kids in different situations every single day.
Yeah.
Somehow they seem to make it work.
Right.
It's really how you make it. I mean, I don't have kids now, but I'm sure it's it's a hard job, but it's really how you make it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Most definitely.
it's how you make it.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not in the best position, but I'm not in a bad position. Right. So it's depending on how I see it. And I want kids, man. I want to have my own kids because I see kids every day that I work out with, and it's just like, man, like I want that, myself. Like I want to look at my kid, in the eye and then see his development, see his growth. So it's definitely in the future.
And I caught his passion, Joe. It was funny you backpedaled to that because I caught his passion when he said my kids. Like I knew he didn't have any kids.
Right, exactly.
But when he said my kids, that's like when you give him back, you look at, you're looking at basically when you look at dealing with kids, you're looking at a younger version of you in some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
So, that just showed me the passion that he has for the sport and the love of giving back with children, That's a blessing. Like that's a big blessing to so many kids that don't have that support.
Right.
The finances, should I say, to, play the sport. Mm-hmm. Like shit ain't cheap no more.
No,
it used to be $25 to $50 sign up, and now it's $120 sign up fee. Another $100 for uniform, sportswear, whatever, and travel fees. Like the world has got expensive, but it's still young urban ghetto kids that don't get that chance. So that's big ups to you, man.
Man,
shout out.
That's what's up, bro.
Like when I'm training Boogie's daughter, I have them all in the gym. Like they all can come. We got our own handshakes. We all have fun. You know what I mean? Even with Joe, 2 sons. You know what I mean? Like I look at them like they're mine. You feel me?
Right.
Because I want the best for them. I want to help them in the best way that I can. I would never be their father. You know what I mean? But like I say, some of them may not have a father. Some of them may not have the example. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Real life.
I'm not trying to do that to be full of myself, but it's like
it's
the
just
reality.
the truth. It's
the reality. You know what I mean?
That's the reality of
where we from.
The ghetto. You feel me? It's the reality. Yeah. That's why I say, man, big ups to you for even, because I know with your career and shit, you way past busy. Yeah. So to take out any type of time to mentor and train the youth, man, that's big. That's great, bro. And, I'm a little late to you.
Yeah.
So I didn't really, know everything about you. But in the last few days, of talking, like you say, Google tell you everything.
Yeah,
and I was amazed, bro. So, it's like you got 2 more coming for your next camp. No shit. You got 2 more coming for your next camp because that's real big. And like, okay, with the working dads, they there, but sometimes they're working so hard to provide, they don't have the time to,
You sound
be
mouthful.
one-on-one with
sure,
a child.
for sure.
Doesn't mean they don't love their child. Or, it's just I gotta keep the lights on.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
keep
hard.
the
It's a
roof
hard
over your head.
balance. It's a hard balance.
And it's like it's really a hard balance. So to see a young mentor and someone with a greater purpose, your kids could look up to because they're on the right path and stuff, man, that's just a blessing outside of a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's gonna keep you blessed. It's gonna keep you skyrocketing. You feel me?
Yeah.
I see the best in you. I see so much more in your future just by talking to you.
Nah, for sure.
And that's real good.
Boy got a
man.
good aura.
Yeah.
That boy real spiritual.
I appreciate it.
Real
It
good
make you
energy.
feel good. Man, I've been knowing Ashton for a minute. Every time I talk to Ashton, that nigga make me feel better. I can be having a good day. It's just his spirit, his energy.
Man, very, very level-headed,
bro. I know you big on that.
No, for sure.
You big on your energy.
That's
And
what's up.
stay big on it, bro. Hey, there's something I want to ask you, man. Who is your top 5 basketball players locally?
Locally?
It don't matter age, range, nothing. Like who you.
This
just,
gonna be
you know.
good.
I knew you was gonna ask. I knew
from
one of y'all was
from
gonna
his
say that.
perspective, this gonna
Yeah,
be
this gonna be good.
Well, number one, and I may be a little biased, my older brother Keelan.
Hey, he was a
That nigga
dog though.
like that.
He ain't like he wasn't.
He is my favorite player, just growing up, seeing the work he put in and see his development,
Right.
Back when I was little and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I used to look at him like, man, like, my brother really good. Like,
Right,
hopefully one day I can be like him.
Right.
I couldn't beat him.
Shit Jordan said about his brother.
You know what I mean? It's real
Right.
spill. And, like,
Right.
Real shit.
Keelan, I'm going to just probably keep it independence, man. 'Cause they're
Hey,
my boys,
however
man.
you want to do it.
No, I lied. I got 2. That's what made me. Keelan, Snoop,
Yeah.
Snoop was
Snoop,
like
man.
Snoop was a bad motherfucker.
Reggie.
Yeah.
I looked up to Reggie as well. And 2 guys
Bill?
from A-Meat.
Yeah.
2 guys from A-Meat that I played against, that's my age. James Harvey and Jeremy Hayes.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hayes actually plays professionally too.
Oh, he
He's from
do?
A-Meat, yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, like most people don't know about him, but
Shout out, man.
He
shout out-
overseas.
He's overseas.
I ain't know
He's
that.
in Portugal right now.
That's dope. Shout out
you
to
know,
him, man.
James Harvey got an older brother though.
Michael.
Man,
Harvey. Yeah.
that dark skin, big ears sucker used to light us up, boy. When
He
he
played
played
like
He
me.
played like Joe
Compliments.
Joe Johnson to me.
Man, that sucker had a shot, boy.
His brother's nice, man.
That boy
Like,
could shoot.
See, I ain't get to see his brother. I wish I would have saw him play.
Yeah, the little brother.
Yeah, I ain't get to see the little brother.
he
yeah.
was nice. He was nice, man.
If he shoot anything like his brother
He
Mike,
shoot.
yeah, Mike,
shoot.
Mike was something to be reckoned with on
Shout
the
out to
court.
y'all, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
y'all.
that's
Sure.
my 5 for sure, and it's so much talent around here basketball wise. Like it's kind of
Right.
hard to make
Yeah.
a real top 5. You know what I mean? That's why I had to go biased with it. But
Yeah.
man, yeah.
That's why it's a good question.
Yeah,
It's a good
that's
question.
your 5.
It's just a
That's
lot of
your
great
5.
players.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Huh?
That's his personal 5. So
That's like my
that's
personal.
not bias.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
that's how you see it.
Yeah, it's my
Right.
personal.
That's why it's a
but
good
it's still
question.
some guys out there. It's like, man, like
Yeah.
Right.
Some dudes.
even
out
like Boogie, man. I used to look up to Boogie when I was in
Yeah.
8th grade. Just seeing his little ass go up there, tap the backboard. You know what I mean? Shoot the threes. It's like, man, like. I hope one day I can, do shit like that, So
Right.
I tell him, like, man, like, I used to look up to him as well,
But
It's a
you
lot
used to
of
slap the backboard.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he had some bounce.
He has some
get
bounce. like,
He
for
talking
real.
about slap the backboard and then like do
Like,
it.
lay it up.
Nah, I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I used to look up
ball,
there like, dang, like, how the little dude doing that? You shoot them threes. I'm like, shit, man.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what's
bro.
up.
I've been inspired by a lot of guys around here, man.
Right,
'Cause
keeping it. My bad. I ain't want to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm just
Nah, I
saying.
was gonna say like keeping it basketball. Who's somebody that you think could have made it to play professionally like you, but just didn't go as far?
Could have. I think my brother could have, but just the way he kind of thought the game, or he thinks the game, was kind of like maybe the reason why he didn't. But he definitely had the skill set. I don't know about professionally, but college, playing college,
Yeah.
yeah, like Snoop. You know what I mean? Snoop for sure. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like,
Snoop was a dog.
Snoop was a dog, man, and that's one guy that I really was rooting for. You know what I mean? Knowing his situation and knowing how much he wanted to just get out of that. You know what I mean? And you know, like him for sure. You know, Reggie could have played in college. You know, me, Jeremy, and James, we actually did play. You know, so.
Where James went?
James went to McNeese.
Okay.
4-year man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Scored over 1,000. He had a great career at McNeese. Great career.
That's what's up.
Damn, how did this shit just go over my head like that?
Yeah, because
I usually be in tune with like niggas locally that's just like that. That went over my head right there.
He went McNeese 4 years, over 1,000 points. You know what I mean? Had a great career. Jeremy, he went to ULL, Lafayette.
Yeah.
Like, man,
That's dope,
we
bro.
had some hoopers, you know?
Yeah.
They come through here for real.
Yeah, man. I feel like I don't know, bruh. It's just like it in my eyes because I didn't know about them. I didn't know about them. But to me, you was like the ceiling to me of out of here, out of the 985.
Yeah.
But I done seen so many dudes be there, like almost at that, you know what I'm saying, to reach the NBA.
Reach there,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it just always have just this, you know, something happened, this happened, that happened. And I'd be like, damn, because the NFL is full of 985 players.
Full of
now.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, this a football state, especially this parish.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we got the eye for football. They know, you know, we breed thoroughbreds through here. Them boys gonna run that ball. They gonna play that football. But basketball it doesn't necessarily like get that eye.
Right.
So in the process of you like transitioning from high school to college or whatever, like what was the things you did different to get that eye to be looking at you?
Honestly, man, it was really everything outside of the court. Like how I approach and carry my life outside of the court. Because most people don't know. Well, most people know, but you know, you got to carry yourself a certain way off the court and on the court.
Most
you can't just have the and we all know people who had it all here on the court, but off the court they always fell victim to something.
Right.
Like I said, and me,
almost all of them.
all of them, right? And that's just observation for me, being the younger guy, like knowing all these guys. It's like, okay, you have a gift. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like you got cousins, you got people, friends, you know, who that fell a victim to this, whether it's women, you know, drugs, you know, alcohol, like whatever the case may be. Like, what are you gonna do different? Your own self, you know.
All right.
So I discipline myself. Oh,
Go ahead, man. I'm trying to cut you.
No, I'm saying like so. I discipline myself from an early age.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna be involved in none of that. You know what I mean? Like, not to be self-righteous, but like, if I gotta go, if I'm trying to go somewhere I've never been, I gotta do things that I've never done.
Right.
And that's all off the court. Like, no weed, no women. I didn't, you know, mess with women until I got, you know, in college. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it was none of that. No drinking, none of that. You know what I mean?
He was focused.
I was
You
real
was
focused.
goal.
You basically
You had
learn
to go.
from the older guys' mistakes.
Listen, observation. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's just me just gaining all that knowledge and wisdom. Like, okay, man, you got to do things differently. You know?
Man, that's what's up, bro.
You
That's
got
real.
to.
That's
You know what I
willpower.
mean? For real. And
That's willpower.
it wasn't easy. You see you guys having fun, man, and they doing this and they talking about it. And you at that age, so you feel left out. You don't see yourself where you're trying to go to be looking at it like, nah, I know I didn't miss out. Like you're like, man, like I want to do that too, but you know, praise to the Most High. He's like, nah, like you ain't doing none of that because you got somewhere to go. You know, you can have your fun in a different way whenever you reach your goal.
Right.
Go.
Right.
Especially one of your mentors being the mom freak ass. I know you did.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, no, like I said, it's my freshman year.
Nigga gonna find a way to dim your light, huh?
After all the flaws.
Nigga ain't shit, dog.
Hey, he still mentoring me to this day.
That's
Like
what's
real
up.
spill, like to this day.
He
You know what
really
I mean?
a better person than what he put on a lot. Like,
No, for real. Like,
he really a
and like
good dude.
what he put out, like deep down, if you know him,
Yeah.
nigga really a good nigga.
really-
but
yeah.
you gotta know him. If you don't know him,
If you don't know him, you gonna.
Cause that boy ain't shit in that group chat, that group text. That boy ain't shit in the group messages. I ain't lying.
He still mentor me to this day, man. I'm always listening.
I was on
say,
his ass on the way here.
I don't feel like I'm too big. I did too much to not listen to somebody who was looking after me when I was young. like I see myself as still little bro to them.
Right.
You know, like
Man, I wish a lot of young
my
people
big
felt
bro.
like
You
that.
feel me? Even though I'm taller, bigger, you know, stronger, faster,
You
better
alright,
looking.
man?
All
He said you whoop his ass.
Basically, you a whoop his ass if
still my big bro, you know,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
always, you know, taking his wisdom and his counsel. You know what I mean? Because that's what got me here. So why would I, you know, do something different? You know what I mean? I still got a lot to learn, and that's with anybody who gave me wisdom throughout my life.
I got a question for D. Wright.
Damn.
After hearing little bro give you your flowers and stuff like that, you feel me? I know y'all probably talk about it all the time, but actually hearing him say it, how does that make you feel about, you know, where he's at? Like,
How does it make? I feel like it's dope.
it's dope.
Yeah, I feel like it's dope because this nigga done like been to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like in Houston when he was in college. And like all of us, like Joe
was there too, yeah.
Ging, everybody was there. And we all go to the club.
Right.
And like that nigga just stay at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that shit just dope that it's like, even though you around all of this,
Yeah.
it's like you still had enough willpower to just be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that.
So you had like the passenger seat to actually see his career
Yeah.
go to where it go. And that's a dope feeling in itself.
it's
It's
dope.
like, it makes you feel
It's
real
dope
good.
that he listened. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Right.
I don't talk to him like what I do that was bad is cool shit. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him like, if he tell me some shit, just like, I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but like he told me some shit earlier. I've been telling this nigga this months ago, like, leave that alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Leave that alone, boom, 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 boom. Cause I done been through the same shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know, it's just dope. It's just dope that he stayed on his path. And he's still on his path.
That's fine. And my reason for asking D. Wright that is, you know, you could really mislead a child the wrong way with bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you human and you got just a little bit of heart, tell the youth right, man. You could lead them right, you feel me?
Facts.
It could be done. I mean, this ain't make-believe, this ain't scripted, this ain't made up. Y'all heard the man, give him his flowers, you know, as a mentor, as a big brother. Man, a lot of older guys, man, you could just really just like pour that good part of you into the youth.
Real shit.
And they blossom. They blossom to be beautiful flowers, bro. Like, that's an amazing story.
And it gotta be genuine.
It most
can't
definitely
be like you doing it because you expect something
don't jump on somebody bandwagon once they already there and then expect to be praised or nothing like that. You
Facts.
gotta be there from the beginning,
Facts.
whether you see their vision or not.
Real
if
shit.
it's positive, you know, help them out. And
Yeah, 'cause like-
it could just be as simple as a conversation, some advice. It ain't gotta be money. You don't have to go out your way, but you could just, you know, when it's needed, get that good advice, man. Don't feed the youth bullshit, because when you feed them bullshit, they end up with a DOC number. You feed them good shit, you feed them good advice, you know, you mentor them, they blossom like flowers and
'cause,
become
like,
a
that
pro
man-
baller.
That man
That's
was
big,
no
bro.
taller than that mic stand. When the
Little.
stories he telling you about,
Right.
so I had no idea like
Yeah.
he was
Nobody
gonna
did.
become that.
But
But I was just being real with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like this, you want to do this, okay, like take it serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and look how
don't shortcut it.
Look how being real get you. He gave you your flowers. You feel
Yeah,
me?
Sure, always.
Like that wasn't scripted. That was
Nah.
that was really like that was touching on. It was touching
Real deal.
because man, they don't give good advice no more. So the things you do, like with the youth, when you come back and do all that, man, just keep at it, bro. You know,
Sure.
keep at it, and you might birth 10 more of you. You know,
Real
you
life.
might
Rest feel.
NBA Hall of Fame. You never know what
Never
come
know.
out these kids, bro. Because we have the talent.
Have it.
We have the talent around here, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean,
I do got one question. How do you think anything would have been altered if you wouldn't have transferred to Oak Forest?
Oak Forest? Oh no! If I'd have stayed, I truly believe if I'd have stayed at Independence my last year, I wouldn't have got this far. And that's
Tell me about it.
And I love Independence. like I wanted to be that, you know, that guy. Like, oh yeah, I graduated from Independence, just like my older cousins, like the people I looked up to.
A lot of us did.
I'm
A lot
glad
of us
that you
did.
made that decision, though.
A lot of us
Like,
did.
Yeah, I'm glad he made that decision because it's a lot of decisions in life that people be scared to make like that.
Yeah.
And then you don't make the decision, and then, like we say, it just alters everything, and you end up in a way worse situation, and you could have had, you know,
that was the first step.
a much better outcome. And because McKay was still there when you made that decision.
Yeah, he was still there.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So like, I like, how did that make you feel?
Like everybody was looking at like, oh, you gonna be a senior? Oh, it's your time. You know what I mean? Everybody in the community was like, we can't wait to see your senior year. We can't wait. And that was pressure because it's like I don't want to let these people down, but I gotta think about my future.
Yeah.
Like you said, I gotta do things that I've never done in order to get to a place I never got.
Right.
Like I didn't initially want to go to Oak Forest. I didn't even know where it was at. You know, like all people that didn't look like me. You know, like that wasn't a feeling that I was just eager to just jump into. But I knew like I gotta break a barrier somehow because I can't just be another story. You know, where just be an Independence local legend. Like, oh, you graduated from Independence, you was good. Okay, now what? Like, I had to do something that I necessarily didn't want to do, but it turned out great.
Yeah, that was dope.
You took that risk, man. Made that jump.
That was dope that you
Oak
did.
Forest exists until you went there.
Exactly.
Right there, you mean?
I was like, what the fuck?
Exactly. We was in there though.
You want to know what's sad?
Y'all pulled up.
You want to know what's sad? I found out about Oak Forest when I was in prison, in the jail. Like,
Oh yeah,
they like, you got a school back there. I'm like, what kind of school they got back there?
Yeah. Y'all definitely was in there though. My senior, y'all pulled up to every game. Y'all showed
bruh.
support, and I
Shit was
appreciate
lit,
that.
bruh. Shit was lit. Like you had it. Like you had that bit rocking.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Hey, he told me some more stuff, gang. This is totally off subject, probably, but he told me, what's your boy name that played for the Pelicans?
talking about Trey Murphy.
Yeah, I didn't like. He played against him in college.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was there and didn't even know it.
Right.
Because I didn't even know who he was.
Right.
I gave them 30 and we won. So
That's what's up.
sure,
Shout out
like,
Trey
That's
Murphy.
what's up.
Shout out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to put on though because the whole hood pulled up. You know what I mean? It was in Houston. My mom came, Boogie came, like everybody came. So I'm like,
I think I had Jason there.
like everybody
pulled up.
came to see me, and like I'm not looking at it like, oh, we playing this D1, oh, I'm at this D2. Like I'm looking at it like, bro, I'm about to show out.
I'm about to scorch your ass.
I'm about to show out. You know what I mean? And
That's big, man.
I gave them, you know, a good show, you know, and I'm just happy they came out for real, honestly.
So Ash, what's next for you? What's next? Like,
Oh, I'm still in my career.
Right.
You know, hopefully in the fall, most high willing, I find another team overseas and you know, do year 3.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, my mission always the same. When I'm back home, I'm always involved with the youth. You know what I mean? That's something I'm gonna want to do whenever I'm out of not playing basketball. Like I think I found my passion.
right.
I love
You know,
that.
I think actually, Joe, I think your mom starting.
Reach one, teach one.
Yeah.
Mentorship.
And she reached out, and I'm like, I told her like, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, where I'm gonna be at when you get it up and going, but I want to be a part of that.
That's good.
Like,
That's what's up.
dope.
I told her that
For sure.
like, I don't know where I'm gonna be at, what I'm gonna be doing, but if it's here,
Yeah.
I want to be a part of that.
Real one.
For sure,
Real
for
one.
sure. Like,
I got one last question
no question.
from myself. Is the NBA, is that something that you would want to do at this point? Or like you just, you cool? Like if they was to ever just, you know,
Yeah, like,
see you.
of course, like playing the NBA would be great, you know, but I don't think I made that my life to where it's like
It's
if I
not the
don't
end all
go,
be all.
it's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
you know, like I think I'm past that thinking where it's
Right.
like, damn, like I failed if I don't go to the NBA.
Right.
Like life is bigger than the NBA.
Right.
Real shit.
Think about all the time that from the beginning to now, the NBA been what 50, 75 years. Like that's you know what I mean. It's small, to the
window.
big picture of life, man.
To the
Like,
big world of basketball.
basketball.
You feel
There's
me?
so
Yeah.
much basketball to be played. Like I'm in France, like making families, like of people coming out, like welcoming me into their home, like
Right.
that means something. Like I don't care if like I'm not in NBA. Like,
Right.
I got people in France. If I go to France right now, I got places to stay.
Right.
I got family to be with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That matters the
Like
most.
most kids, they put their mind on this NBA, and it's like I gotta do that. But life is bigger, man. Like life is bigger now. If they call, I'm gonna get my opportunity.
Fucking right.
You feel me? But you know what I mean. But after that, like it's not the end all be all.
Yeah, you're not basing your life off of making it there.
Can't,
Can't, man.
For sure.
You'll be doing yourself a disservice of what you could accomplish. You know what I mean? And the time you have in this life. You know what I mean?
Hey, but
that's anything.
Who's to say that you won't go? Or who's to say, like I say, with your program or working with the kids, that you won't send a few you feel me, to the NBA? That's just as big.
Just as big.
Yeah.
Just as big. You know what I mean? Like it's not for me, man. Like if a kid can go go to the NBA, man, that'll be big not only for me but for everybody.
I remember Coach Ashton.
For sure, man.
Real shit. Real shit.
Sometimes, man, people gotta, like they can't have the most desired life, but they gain so much experience and lessons to be the one that can give it to a multitude of people. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel like my life is going. Like maybe I'm not gonna have that desire, like life where I'm in the NBA doing this, driving, but I'm gaining lessons of wisdom to give to a whole bunch of kids, so I can have at least 100 kids have an example to be the best that they can be.
Oh man, living in your purpose.
You feel me? That's bigger than making it to the NBA. Just being like, all right, I made it. I got millions. Like whatever, I'm off in the industry doing some stuff that I probably got no business doing. Like man, I get to help kids in my community specifically.
Oh yeah. Do you think you'll be interested in coaching after your career?
That's a big obligation for real. Like dedicating your time. You know what I mean? Like now, I can see glimpses of it, but I don't know. We'll have to see afterwards.
Okay.
You're still in there.
You're still writing your book.
Yeah,
I'm
26. Like I'm only in my second, third year of my professional career. So
you
know
got a
what I
long
mean?
way to think about before you jump to that.
Sure.
That's understandable.
For sure.
We'll ask you that question again at 36.
There you go.
For sure.
Hey man, just on behalf of Free Game Podcast, Free Game Media, all three of us, bro, we just want to give you your flowers.
It's four of us.
Four of us.
Who you excluding?
I probably excluded myself. I'm still lit from last night, I'm sorry. That's why I can't take my shades off. But, I mean, what you're doing is very big. You feel me? It's very respected. Yeah. Man, just keep going, bro.
For sure.
Keep going. We need more youngsters like you feel me, with that mindset. With the giving back to the youth, you feel me?
Yeah. He really living our childhood dreams.
Yeah, I mean, most
that's
definitely.
what he don't know.
Most definitely. I mean, 80% of the parents, the young boys, he's living that dream. So, I mean, it's a blessing, man, to be able to know you, know your path, know where you're going, Man, it's amazing, bro. And I'm quite sure it's a lot of kids that look up to you and say, oh, I want to be like that. And it's no greater feeling, man. No, you just keep at it, bro.
Man, bro, I'm grown, and when I go clock in tomorrow at work, I wish that I was overseas in Portugal.
Hey, I ain't met a person that get a dream, boy. I ain't met a nigga that hate their day job so much, boy. Man,
get them dreams up, nigga.
Shit over with, nigga.
Hey man, I love you, bro. Love you too.
Oh man,
For sure. Anybody got anything else to end with?
Nah. Get them dreams up, nigga.
When all that being said, this is, was, and always will be.
Hold on. I got one thing to say. My
shit.
fault. I want to give Joe Geen their flowers as well.
Yeah,
with the music. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, man.
I had conversation with you personally about your music, and how, it touches me, because you're telling your story. I didn't really have much time to talk to Joe about his music, you know what I mean? Even this older stuff that I still listen to, but, just hearing y'all story.
He big on that local music shit.
Oh, man, for real. Y'all my favorite artists.
Oh, man.
I
Love that.
Love that.
Geen,
Appreciate
J2, D-Wright, Q, Diz, Bills, like man, y'all my favorites. So I want to give y'all flowers as well because y'all doing y'all passion, some stuff that y'all good at. You know what I mean? And like I was telling Game, man, don't ever and Boogie, like don't ever stop that.
Yeah, man.
Don't ever stop because there's people out there who hear y'all stories and they're being inspired. Even if you don't think you're getting the most views or the most attention.
Yeah, right.
Probably helping somebody's life. You know? Your song probably helping somebody get through their week. Like, man, like I'm listening.
That's real.
Man, this the most humblest young man I've met in my life, bro.
I'm overseas listening to their music like, you know what I mean? Like I'm back home, you know what I mean? Because it means, like, I feel a part of that. Like, these the guys that I looked up to, I know, you feel me? Like,
man, you can't fake
Drake,
being genuine.
Young Thug, I like them, but man, like,
bro.
and like I said, I have conversations with them. You know what I mean? They know the conversation we have.
Right.
They know, so I want to give them their flowers as well. Man.
I appreciate that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna drop again this year, goddamn.
For sure.
I'm gonna feature on somebody's shit again.
But shit,
I just want to make sure that, man.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate that for real.
Bro, for sure.
For real,
Pleasure
love, bro.
meeting you.
Ain't no problem, bro.
For sure.
Well,
that's all I had to say, man.
Take us out of here, Joe.
This was, and always will be Free Game Podcast.
Free game,
baby.